Entering this season, I was surprised to see how many people forget so quickly, even though I really shouldn't have, because the recency bias in the basketball community right now is at an all-time high. People forget how great Steph Curry is and what he could do as the first option. People were debating on whether Damian Lillard or Steph Curry is better. Like, come on now. I love Damian Lillard. He's a phenomenal player. But Steph Curry is different. Steph is one of the greatest players we've ever seen. Dame is as well, but nowhere near the level of what Steph is and what he's done and accomplished in the NBA. Entering this season, ESPN actually had Damian Lillard ranked over Steph. Steph Curry at number 8 on a top 10 list? That just sounds wrong. Steph has shown us time and time again who he is and how great of a player he has become. But it seems like he has to show everyone again that he still has it. The first 2 games of the season did not show that though, since the Warriors did get blown out by both the Nets and the Bucks, but those are two of some of the best teams in the entire NBA. He also did not play well along with the rest of his squad, but NBA Twitter started using those Twitter fingers and saying Steph Curry can't carry a team, the Warriors suck, the dynasty's over, Curry ain't built like that, etc., etc. I mean, let's just take a look at some of these tweets. He don't deserve the hate, but he ain't Iverson. He needs pieces more than anyone. He can't carry a team. No slight. He's still great. So are we sitting here trying to say that Allen Iverson is better than Steph Curry? Because that is the most absurd thing I've probably heard so far in 2021. But we'll go on to the next one, which is Curry can't carry a team still. Meanwhile, if you have watched my first Steph Curry video I made, I showed multiple seasons in which he did carry the team, but it is what it is. But only after 8 games and people are already overreacting and making idiotic claims. And it's just a disgrace because Steph Curry is going to have to prove these guys wrong again. So let's see what he had to say about all the negative comments after a slow start. Steph Curry, I think that it's laughable that people want to invalidate my career after 5 mediocre games. Every one of my rings came against a man they considered the greatest ever. If I'm overrated, what does that make him? He made this comment on January 2nd. Do you know what he did the very next game? Dropped his career high 62 points and reminded he is the greatest shooter we've ever seen. And don't forget that. It's crazy to me how in the NBA community fans are so quick to overreact and spew nonsense over a few game stretches. Players are human as well. They still have bad and off nights, but as soon as they have an off night, they just get slandered over social media. Not every player, but a lot of the great ones do. And then as soon as they bounce back, all those people are nowhere in sight. I mean, that's just the way that this NBA fandom goes, though. Fans always pick and choose which player they want to slander, and the double standards are insane. Like, let's look at Paul George, for instance. He was awful in the bubble and nicknamed Pandemic P. He comes out firing against the Lakers in the opening night, and as we saw, people went to Twitter saying Pandemic P is gone, it's over, the man we all know is back. But then as soon as they lose by 51 to the Mavs and he plays bad, Pandemic P is right back where he left off. Meanwhile, someone like Kawhi Leonard, who will play bad and has had a few bad games already this season, but will get virtually no slander since he's mostly liked amongst most NBA fans. Even though he is a top 5 player, he never receives the same kind of hate that players like Steph, LeBron, Harden, and others receive. Curry is on the forefront of this hate, and it happens to him every season. It's a problem that really only resides within the NBA fan base. In other sports, I don't see nearly the same type of overreaction for players or teams as I do in the NBA. If you want to hear more about my thoughts on this topic, then go check out our latest podcast episode out right now. But getting back to where I was at Steph Curry, he's going to have to prove again why he is the best at what he does. He has proved this many times before and will continue to do so. Steph is already in the top 5 running for MVP voting this season. And yes, it is very early, but I fully expect Curry to be in the running for the MVP for the entirety of the year. Will he win it? Probably not, considering the Warriors won't place high enough in order for him to win it, unless he possibly has another season where he breaks the 3-point record that he set, or something along those lines, then maybe he does win it. But even if he doesn't, he's still going to be proving to everyone how he can carry a team, because he will get the Warriors to the playoffs, and he will show the world again that he can do it and be the first option. Will the Warriors win a championship? No, but I don't think people should be expecting them to win a championship. No Klay Thompson, Draymond Green has regressed. Kelly Oubre and Andrew Wiggins are pretty inconsistent. They bounced back a little bit the last few games. But this squad that they got right now is not great enough to win a championship. Maybe James Wiseman takes the next step by the end of the season or next year. That's asking a lot for a rookie, even though he's got a lot of talent. But the Warriors, they'll still be able to compete. Hopefully Klay can come back healthy next season. But please don't sleep on Steph Curry. I didn't even know I really would have to make a video like this, but here I am. And we're going to see what he does for the rest of the season. I expect nothing but greatness from one of the greatest players of all time. And he's already starting to show it. He dropped his career high of 62 points. He has already dropped multiple 30-point games. He's averaging 30 on the season. And he's got the Warriors 4-4 right now, so 500 record. So they started off kind of slow, then won a few in a row. And I'm not saying that the Warriors are going to be a top seed or anything, but I definitely think they're going to make the playoffs. I think Steph Curry can get them in a position to be better than just a play-in team. Maybe they can get an 8th or a 7th seed. I think it really depends on how much Andrew Wiggins and Kelly Oubre can really step up and how consistent they can be, because those are two X factors that Steph Curry is really going to need help from. Draymond Green is going to continue to do his thing. I think he has regressed, but he could still play his role very well. His defensive impact isn't the same as it's been in years past, but he knows how to still play smart basketball, get the ball to Steph Curry, and make the right play. So we can expect that from him. But Kelly Oubre and Andrew Wiggins were shooting historically bad the first few games. And we know Andrew Wiggins' situation throughout his career, and same for Kelly Oubre. Both of them are shooters. They don't do too much passing like that. So for them to get more involved in this offense, they're going to need to start opening the floor up and giving that space for Steph Curry to really be able to work as well. And when they get those kickouts, they got to make the shots, man, or at least shoot a decent percentage, because they were shooting 20% or lower for the first few games there, and it was not looking good for them at all. So if you guys agree with me, disagree with me, let me know down below in the comments. What do you expect from the Warriors this season? What seed do you think they're going to finish at? Will Steph Curry win the MVP? Who knows? Let me know though down below. If you guys enjoyed, please remember to leave a like on this video. Also, please hit that subscribe button for more future basketball content. We got our Hoopaholics podcast coming at you every Sunday. Most likely won't be able to get one out this upcoming Sunday. We have some plans, but be prepared for the following one. We have a good topic for you guys as well. And then also take a look at our TikTok. I'm posting up a lot there as well if you guys want some more basketball content, as well as IG. But once again, it's your boy Jerry from Hoot Network. Sign off until the next one. Peace out, everybody.